Yo guys, what's up? Shadow here. Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Today we're still working on the hangar. This will take us a while, I suppose, but you know, last time we got the stairs done. That's nice. So I think today we can start working on this here thing, on the whole landing platform, or however you want to call it. I'm not quite sure what it's called. But yeah, on this part. So I think I will just start welding a few bits here and there. All the while placing down a few doodads here and there like this. We're probably just gonna mirror what we have down here on the upper level as well. Go. Perfect. So actually let's go further in than that, like so. Okay. So we have 5 in width. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I have the feeling we might be able to give this whole thing even a little bit more width. Because right now, I think we got more in height than we have in width, do we? Or is that 5 as well? I might just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, actually, that is correct. Okay. Like so. I mean, for a not too big of a ship, this should be okay to fly in. And then just land here. You know? I think that's fine. Or maybe drones. I have more the feeling that we'll have just a bunch of drones in here in the end, you know? However, yeah, I'm still not 100% certain how they're gonna be anchored. Maybe I should do this first, shouldn't I? Get some conveyor slash connector. And see how we want to anchor these things into the ground. Because right now I'm not 100% sure, so... Let me just get a few things here. Oh, interior plates we need as well. Otherwise we'll not be able to place them down. There we go. So, let me just spend a few steel plates so we have inventory space. I have the feeling we'll have the middle space here reserved for like a big ship. Or a bigger ship, like a guest ship, and then in here. Maybe here or here. There's gonna be like connector ports where we connect drones. Or something. Although, yeah, this is a problem. Oh, you know what? Maybe. The connector ports are at the top. Although we don't have really much space there either. Or they could be on the walls. You know? That might work. We have some space here. Okay, there is the staircase, right? So if we go in here, we might have some space. We don't need like a ton of these connection ports. Maybe we only need like 2. But to have a few would be cool, so we could have some drones attached to it that we can control. And they don't need to be on the floor necessarily because, you know, they are drones. They're remote controlled, right? Yeah, I'm not 100% certain about this yet. Let's see if we dig back here. Where do we end up? Oh, yeah, let's spend some more steel plates. There we go. Where do we end up in the end? Okay, this is the back of the ship, right? That's too far. Ah, see? That is good. That is excellent. This is exactly what we want. so let me just weld a few more blocks here. And then we'll cut in here in the same manner. I think now we need to go... There we go. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, so we can have 2 connector ports here. And then we can attach drones to these. And then they will be like on the wall here, and then if you want to use them, they will detach, and then you can whoosh, fly outside, right? Something along those lines. It's gonna be. We'll see. But yeah, cool. I think that's a good idea. Let me just weld a few more blocks here. We might already want to place this stuff. So here we're just gonna have to place one of these conveyor junctions, and then it's gonna be perfect. Let me get a few more small tubes. Actually, we need a lot more stuff, so let me just use up all my material here so that we can go back and get all the stuff for the conveyor sections. There we go. Right, so what do we need? We need this, this, and then a bunch of that. Right. Let's get these conveyor tubes up in there and draw them to the front. Well, first this. Put them in bit by bit, otherwise I won't reach them, of course.
Energy low.
Yes, yes, yes. And then, I'm not quite sure if I should just put the connector like this, or if it should stick out. I think like this is okay, because the connector on the small ship will already be sticking out a little bit. So basically we'll design some drones that go well with this kind of ship. You know what I mean? With this kind of port. I mean, generally with ships and docking and such, you'll probably will have to design your ships and your docking ports pretty much for each other. It's very hard to make like a universal docking port that can pretty much accept all kinds of ships without any problem. You know what I mean? I feel it's difficult, but I don't know. There we go. Get a bit more of that. While we're here, let's grab some energy. Why not? It's certainly not gonna hurt. And there we go. Right. Oh yeah, right, we need steel plates to actually place them down. Let me just grab a few of here, just so we can place them. Okay, we need steel plates, computer, small tubes, construction components. I think I can keep that in mind. Steel plates, construction computer, construction components, small tubes, computers. Perfect. There we go. Oh god, at least a ton of steel plate. Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. Let me get some more then. That should be enough, hopefully. Yep, excellent. Okay, now let's start forming this whole hallway, or this hangar here. Just give it a little bit of form. Because like this we'll be able to kind of perceive better how much space we actually have in the whole scale of it, you know? Right. Okay, this side done, and let's build up this side as well. Excellent. Now just a wall. There we go. Okay, so now if we fly in here, we can kind of get a bit of a feel for the space that we have here. And the drones, you know, I kind of have a feeling I know how these drones are gonna look like, but we'll see. They're more gonna be like almost like armor suits, you know, like upright with a cockpit on top, two arms with tools on them, a little container as the belly of the whole thing where things can get stored. Something along those lines with batteries, pretty much. Okay, cool. So next we'll probably... Actually, I'm probably gonna place this stuff here first and then we're gonna weld all of it in a little time loop thing. We'll see. Alright. Let's start placing this stuff down. And for now, we're just gonna go with this basic, very square looking build. We might then change it a bit afterwards, but this is gonna be the base form of it, so to speak, you know? So this is how we're gonna start out. We might put some slopes in the edges. What I definitely want is to have some lights, you know, maybe at the sides that then kind of pulse in a way, you know, that first this light is on and then this kind of like a wave that goes through the whole thing. That I would kind of love to have, because it kind of will look like an acceleration thingy, you know, for like starting. I will have to look into how exactly this would be done, probably with timer blocks and then with delays, turning on lights and off again with certain delays, probably, but I'm not quite sure. I think it can be done with timer blocks and no programmable blocks required, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, so yeah, the goal here would be to weld this all today. Obviously, we have to do a time lapse to do this, because otherwise I'm gonna be here for probably another half an hour or so. But yeah, again, I will have to kind of then pretty this thing up in the end to make it look decent, because right now it's very clumsy looking, very square looking, and that's not necessarily how it should look like. But I think for the start we're gonna go with this, you know. But yeah, I mean, we can always change stuff. That's not the problem. But sometimes you have to see how it looks first and then decide how to adapt. Right? Okay. So this inventory is empty. Let me get a new bunch of steel plate, and then we're gonna go into a little time lapse and weld this whole thingamajig, I would say. Alright. We also start making a few more plates. There we go. Alright, we're ready to go. I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, we are finished. Well, at least with that step. So, now we have a nice cozy view. Actually, this looks like a face now. Ah! You landed in my face. Please go away. Ah! Oh, God. But yeah, again, there might be some adjustments here and there with corners because I don't like it if it's that blocky. And the outside as well will be adjusted. I also kind of have the feeling instead of this just going straight down, I will make it curve in a way, you know, like curve outside so that it goes down and then it makes an outside curve just to accommodate this weird thing here, and maybe here as well. Well, here it's not going to be an outside curve, a reverse curve, it's just going to flare out into this. But here it's going to be like a reverse, like a whoop, going like this direction. But I think that we'll see that. Also, I have the feeling when if we curve this outside here, like so, then we'll have more room here, and then we can kind of situate like a control tower over here that is looking out over this little thingy, which will then be like right under here. This is actually kind of interestingly located if you think about it. So from up here you can look down into the hangar bay. Well, kinda. I kinda like it, the way this is turning out. I really do. So I think next time we're gonna work on that. The whole... I think, yeah, next time we're gonna work on the upper bit here. And then once everything is kinda coming together, we'll take care of all the lights, of decorating, and all that stuff. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.